Yes, folks, I am taking requests. I had a listener named John who I met in a Facebook Viking fan club. He asked me, what about the special teams? I said, nah, I'm not going to really do special teams. And now that I've done my 53-man roster, I say, why not? I'm going to talk about who's going to be a lock to make the team that might be part of the special teams, who's expected to be on the team and might contribute at special teams, and who is on the bubble to even make the team, and their only path to making the team is through special teams. That's a lot of special teams, and this is a special episode of special teams. All that next. Hello, Viking fans. I'm going to do a giveaway. I want to describe it to you. I'm going to give away $100 worth of merchandise of your choosing. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, 75 if I get to 750, 50 if I get to 500, 25 if I get to 250. I'm going to choose one person from an episode. So I'm going to choose an episode, and I'm going to choose one person as long as they're liked, subscribed, and commented. And you can do multiple comments, multiple entries. You can actually go back to my old videos and do that too. Those will be eligible. Now, I'm going to choose that on game day against the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to choose one. Hopefully, it's $100, and I have 1,000 subscribers. Skol Vikes. All right, Skol brothers and sisters, this is Dave. I'm your host for Minnesota Sports Talk. Now, make sure you click subscribe, like, and comment below so you enter my contest. Today, we're going to talk about special teams. Let's get started. All right, I put this into three categories. One, I'm saying these guys are a lock to make the team and may contribute on special teams, and then also players that are expected to make the team and the bubble. So let's start with the locks. I like to, these are obvious guys that make the team. One guy I think would be just a special teams ace, and would love to see him play on special teams, and that is Lewis Cine. It could happen. He's a rookie, so a lot of times he might not. Harrison Smith's not going to be, doing a lot on being a gunner or something like that. I have seen him on special teams, but I'm really focusing on younger guys and cornerbacks, even tight ends, but cornerbacks, linebackers, receivers, running backs, guys are backups that are going to be on this, not necessarily starters. These guys need to contribute on special teams. And a rookie like Lewis Cine could be a guy that they're still going to require to be on special teams if he's capable. And he sounds like a guy who don't care, wants to be on the field. However, if he's starting, it is a big deal to, a fast guy like this is going to be expected to get down the field. It is tiresome to be on special teams and be a starter when you go down and run down the field and expect right away to be defending against the offense. That's a big deal. So Lewis Cine could be a big contributor on special teams, and I'd love to see it. I want him to stay healthy though and rested. Another guy, and this guy should play special teams all the time. He nothing better to do if Lewis Cine is starting ahead of him, and that is Cameron Bynum. I like him. He should contribute on special teams. Who knows? His capability is if he ever grows into being one of the ace guys, but he should play special teams a lot. Andrew Booth Jr. This guy could be a gunner. I mean, he could get after it. I hope he stays healthy, and that's my big worry, is that this guy stays healthy. I want him to be a starting cornerback. I want him to supplant Patrick Peterson as a starting cornerback. Maybe not this year, but next year. And who knows, maybe play nickel corner. But that gives him time to play special teams as long as he's healthy. CJ Ham, if you're a fullback, you better be playing special teams. No doubt about it. I like him. He's from he played in my home state of South Dakota at University of Augustana, or Augustana University. Back when I was there, they were just called Augie. I don't know, Augustana College, but now they've changed their name. I don't know exactly what it's called now, but yeah, CJ Ham, fullback. I love him. He's a great Viking, special teamer. Kenny Nwangu, obviously, kick returns. That's probably it. It would be nice to see him as maybe a gunner and kickoff, though, right? He's guy's fast, but who knows if he can tackle or break down and not whiff on guys. I guess I haven't seen look closely enough, but obviously the kick return ability is awesome. Uh, Kenny Nwango locked to make the team. KJ Osborne has return ability. He's a lock to make the team. Uh, I don't know anything other than that, but he has the speed and athletic ability to probably be on some coverage teams. We'll see though. I don't know if you put your third receiver on. You're not gonna put him. You put him on kickoff or punt return, and then you put him right back out there. We'll see. He was. That's why he was drafted, because late rounds is that he was a capable returner in college. It would be nice to have a punt returner, and if KJ Osborne could fill that need, that'd be great. He'll be in the mix. Expected players to make the team that could contribute on special teams. This probably should be a lock, but since he was injured in the offseason, I put him as expected. Amir Smith Marset, he's probably a lock to make the team, but I put him here. His return ability. I don't know about coverage ability, but he's a guy in the 4 or 5 wide receiver spot. Probably right now 4. Should be playing special teams. Jalen Naylor, to make this team, to make that spot, to solidify yourself as one of the 6 receivers I've said that make the 53-man roster. Jalen Naylor needs to, be a special teamer, and he has return ability. It would be nice if he's a punt. He did return punts in college, so this guy could be competing for the punt return job and other coverage positions. Uh, Another guy would be Brian Serrata. I think people expect him to make the team. You know what? I have him in my bubble, so I'm going to skip him. Harrison Hand, I think he solidified himself as one of the cornerbacks that we look to. So yeah, he needs to be special teams. Shannon Sullivan, even though we brought him in to play the nickel, he need to be playing special teams too. Caleb Evans, damn sure better be playing special teams if he wants to make this team. However, he is Quasey's golden boy. He wanted to draft him. I think he stays on the 53. I said that in my 53-man roster video. Caleb Evans needs to be on special teams. I think he can. He's got the speed. He's got, as a defender, he needs to be able to tackle. He's a solid athlete. Big enough. He should be a very good special teamer. Then the backup tight ends, I put Ben Ellefson and Johnny Munt. They're expected to make the team. I think Munt's on the bubble. If you watched my 53-man, you probably saw it. Now my bubble players, Chaz Surratt. I already said that, but yeah, he should be on the bubble. However, if you've already watched my 53-man, go watch that. I'll tell you where he ended up. Chaz Surratt needs to be a special teamer. Troy Dye, I really liked him coming out of college. Also needs to be a special teamer. Dan Chisena, bubble player. He needs to be a receiver to make the team, I think. I don't think we need to waste a spot. I think we're a deeper team now. I don't think we need to waste a spot on strictly a special teamer when we got so many good wide receivers that we do not want to lose to teams, taking them off our practice squad. Plus, I think we need 6, 7 guys out there to put the metal to the pedal and keep the pressure on these defenses. And faster, not necessarily no huddle, but pick up the pace type of offense. And Dan Chisena will be an odd man out, I think, unless he really wows them on special teams, and maybe we can learn how to catch a little bit. Ty Chandler, I got him on the bubble, but I love this guy. I think he's our future. I think he's a future starting running back in this league. He's just behind 3 other guys at this point. The only way he makes his, I put in the 53-man, the only way he makes his team is if he proves himself so much that they think they can trade Madison off to get, in his contract here. And Madison only had 3.9 yards per carry last year. I don't think Ty Chandler would be that, do that minimal of gains per yards because he is so flexible. He can catch out of the backfield, and that's his strong suit. Not that Madison can't, but Ty Chandler is known for it. That's his deal. Chris Boyd, yeah, he is my shocker on the 53 man. I talked about he obviously needs to be a special teamer if you're that far deep on the depth chart for cornerback. Andre Mintz, outside linebacker. I think he to make this team, and I said he makes a 53 because I like his flexibility playing outside linebacker and edge rusher. Andre Mintz, special teamer. I think he's capable of it. He plays special teams. I think that's how he got hurt and missed some time. Now, yeah, I'm in favor of Andre Mintz making this team. Josh Mateus, if we're gonna carry a fourth safety, he better be playing special teams. That's it. I think he's the type of guy that can play very well in special teams, and that's how he's making this team. Nick Muse, tight end. If he shows more worth than Munt, he is gonna be on this team. Especially if he can play special teams better than Munt can, and he can catch better than him, and he can block better than him. We'll find out if he can do all those things better than Munt, and he makes his team. But he better be able to play special teams. Okay, that's it, folks. I would love to see some of these guys. I think they're going to be aces like Lewis Seen and Andrew Booth Jr., the returnability of Kenny Nwangu. Let's see Jalen Naylor return punts. I want to see, Nick Muse as kind of a character make this team. Andre Mintz get a second chance. A lot of good stories in here. Dan Chesina may have lucked out the past couple years making this team. That's a storyline. Too bad we're not on Hard Knocks. This is going to be such an interesting year. There's a lot of guys on the bubble. This is a deeper team than that last year. I think we drafted well, even though people thought we didn't. I think we're deep, man. I think we're really deep, and there's a lot of good players that are going to be left off this 53 man. That's the Minnesota Vikings. This is Minnesota Sports Talk. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on TikTok. Skull World. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment so you can be on my contest. I want to give that money away to you on the first game of the season against the Packers. That's it. Skull Vikings. See you next time.